Yeah, Hippocrates comes on the scene as a real mystery at the end of issue 2. We have no idea who he is, and as the series progresses, we don't see him that much, but he is a looming presence. And the more we hear from Hippocrates, we first think that he's a villain, and that he's out to stop Rosa, but he's out to expose her, but he's also out to really serve as her moral conscience.
Well, I'm a big fan of 5th century Athens and all the history therein, and their sense of beauty and aesthetics. And Hippocrates comes from that period, and so naturally I delighted in drawing him in his toga. The interesting thing with the Greeks is that they didn't wear patterned cloth. They didn't believe that that was a sign of mature taste. The plainer the cloth, the better. It was all based on the folds. So drawing Hippocrates was a delight for me in the sense of just delighting in the folds of the toga that he was wearing, and also a very sort of spiritual aspect of him in the form of a hologram, which is a kind of a double take. Is he a ghost or is he a hologram? Is he a ghost from Athens, or is he a contemporary hologram that's come to visit the situation? For me, it's all good stuff for graphic novels. It just looks cool.
Yeah, well, I do have a couple of tried and tested tricks of the trade when I'm depicting holographic type images or anything else that might be ethereal that isn't really there. I find the best way to approach Hippocrates is to treat it as if it's actually a separate layer. As if what I do is I basically separate the image out from the background, almost as if John had supplied me with 2 different drawings. I'll then colour in the room as if Hippocrates isn't actually there, and then just slide them over the top. When I think of a hologram, I think like a lot of people from my generation, I tend to think of like the Star Wars movies. So hence the fact that I always give it a kind of a bluish kind of tinge, because that's the way I remember like holograms appeared when they used to flash out of R2-D2's little thing.